Everybody, I'm at Lowe's right now. Normally, I don't go to the big box stores for my garden supplies because I have Mark at Mark's Hydroponics and Organic Gardens. Yeah, I like to go there because he has everything. He's the one-stop shop. But you might live in a place where there's no Mark's Hydroponics. So what do? You might be stuck going to a Walmart, garden center, or a Lowe's. So today I'm going to look at what some of the Lowe's things that might actually be worth your time and your effort to get. And I'm going to go head over to soils. Now, there are quite a few organic soils and organic soil amendments here at Lowe's. Again, we're avoiding Miracle Gro because we know there's all kinds of nasty stuff in that. But there is a company, Kellogg. Kellogg is a little better than, Mark would say it's not good at all, but it's a little bit better than Miracle Gro because supposedly it's locally produced. Actually, everything they have is from those big companies, Kellogg and Miracle Gro, and then their own brand, which is Stay Green. So I'm not really convinced now that this might not be a good place to get soil. This I found is pretty good. The manure, the chicken manure. You really can't go wrong with chicken crap, right? So I would stay away from the soils. I would go either order them online or find a local shop like Mark's that has the soils that you want. So what might you get at Lowe's that's not horribly overpriced and almost dead? Well, that's a good question. Everything kind of looks good, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's healthy and that it's been grown properly. I've had varying degrees of success with lemon trees. For example, I have a mature lemon tree in my garden, and it was already established well before I got there, so don't have any trouble with that. But I've tried 3 or 4 different times to put key limes and or lemons, varying degrees of success. That being said, here's what they have that I actually really like. They're beautiful shrubs. I do think, again, they're a little expensive. I can't vouch for how they're grown. Probably not under the best conditions because it's, big companies, but $12.98, you get some really nice color for your garden. Looking over here, what do they have going on? The fruit trees. They have guavas. I don't think guava is the best thing for Hemet because of the dry. It's so dry here. You'd have to keep it constantly wet. You'd use up a lot of water and probably be ruining that when you got your water bill. Apples, believe it or not, the Anna apples do pretty well here. I've got 2 Anna apple trees in my yard, and they are doing really, really well. You could, if you're into wine, you could grow your own grapes and put a trellis up. Again, if you don't have to get your stuff here, I wouldn't, because it's overpriced and it's very noisy here. Hang on a second. Those are very, very noisy.